Has control been the solution the whole time? We just got the sneak of control fruit, like not even a day ago. The game is basically at 400k, bro. I just saw this game at like 200k forever for the longest time. 200, barely 300k, bro. Now it's almost 400k. But you saw the title right. We did get new sneak type video type thing. Short. And we also got a release date for the control update. Like and subscribe if you guys do want more content like this. Join the Discord server, link in the description below, because I will be doing control giveaways. Let's get into it. All right, so first, obviously, I guess I'll just go over to the release date. So we have Thursday, December 25th through Wednesday, December 31st. I like how they do these week-long updates. It's a cool little thing, but I wonder if it's going to be in there. Probably something like the years previous. The candies you have to collect and stuff to get different things. But, you know, I'll just put the sneak up on the screen, bro. They first show the normal control, blah, blah. And then they get into the rework, which is absolutely insane, man. And actually, I've seen a lot of people say that it's underwhelming. But everyone's comparing it to Dragon. Like, bro, what? Like, what? And second, did you not see the literal island split in half? How do you call an island being split in half underwhelming, bro? How high are your standards for a game that updates once every 3 years? But yeah, the control rework sneak look really cool. And now it's like, bro, I did not expect this game to actually, like, revive instantly almost. It's not even out yet, bro. And it already jumped 100,000 more players, bro. Now let's talk about, you know, the bad things. Control tokens. What we all don't want to hear about. Will they be added to the game? Most likely not. Now, am I a dev? No, I'm not a dev. Have they really said anything about this? I don't think they've said anything about this. I remember that they said something about control, like being on the scale of Dragon, or I don't know. They did something to compare it to Dragon, but I don't think they said anything about that about tokens, bro. It doesn't have to be tokens. It could be something similar to tokens. Basically a scam, all right? We're not gonna sit here and lie, okay? Dragon Rework was a scam. It was a sham. It was a complete scam because they didn't address the situation until way later on than they should have. People already spent loads of money on the game. Me, I'm people. Yes, me. Yeah, bro. It was a scam, okay? So to prevent that from happening again, because everybody was mad. Do you really want that much bad publicity? When you barely update, all right? When you guys already get enough tarnishing as it is, you want to add a Dragon V2 incident into this game. Now I will admit, control is very oversaturated. Everybody and their friends and their little cousin and their cousin's little cousin have control fruit. Everyone has control fruits. Like, bro, everyone has control fruits. They were worthless for the longest time. Now, should you try and use your big brains and deal with that? No! People have been expecting this thing, have been knowing about this thing. When was it announced? 2 years ago? So I don't really think that's fair to the players if you give them something that's different, give them a token or a fruit that replaces control. Like, what's the point? What's the point, bro? There's no point of doing that. Let the people be happy. Let them get their control fruits. We don't even need to talk about the balancing, because balancing, what's that? New fruit balancing? In this game? That doesn't exist, bro. This fruit's probably gonna be absolutely busted on release. Best fruit in the game, I'm gonna say. We got leopard rework. Tiger, whatever. Same thing. It wasn't best fruit in the game. People knew about it a little before. That's really it. We've been knowing about control for 2 years. So if this thing is a bust, let's say this thing was on Tiger's level, I think people would be mad, bro. You're going to have to make control a top 2, top 3 fruit in the game. At least bare minimum, bro, on release. Now, you take time, right? And it gets nerfed, processed eventually, right? But on release, top 2, 3 fruit minimum. But I think it's going to be top 1 simply because of what came with it, bro. We've been waiting for 2 years. Control's pretty high up there in value. We've been waiting for 2 years. Like, bro, you can't just drop something trash on us, bro, and expect us to just take it. I mean, we probably would, but still. So yeah, I do think it is going to be a very, very good fruit. The trading situation right now, honestly, trading with it is going to be crazy. Like literally every single other fruit that gets reworked or new or whatever. Not much to say about that. Now, the thing I want to know is how this will pair with Koko, because as we know, in One Piece, Law has Koko and he has Opie fruit, Ope, however you say it, that fruit, right? Which is control fruit, and these two things go well together. And I'm pretty sure in this game there's actually like some sort of buff or something that goes with Koko. I haven't really been on the game much, so I've forgotten a lot of things, but I think if they make something control Koko exclusive that's like really good, I think that would be something nice, and it would also be new. But yeah, I don't know what it could be. Like, I don't even know, honestly, to make that, you know, a little One Piece related. That would be very, very cool. And I know a lot of people would love this. I don't know who would hate this. A lot of people were saying Koko rework when Koko already got a rework. So I don't really think that's going to happen. But I do think that there is a chance that we get something in the game that is like Koko exclusive when you're using control. So like if you're a sword main, hopefully you will be eating good with the control rework if you're using Koko. All right, lastly, I want to address the north, south, east, west, whatever allegations, bro. Will there be a north? Will there be a south? Will there be a east? Will there be a west? Control fruit? I feel like this is like so obvious no, but at the same time, it's like you don't know what they're gonna do, because I feel like if you asked me this like a year ago, the obvious answer would be no, but I feel like now you don't really know. Think about it like this. Dragon, east and west, right? But then we had pain, okay, whatever, it got its, what are those things called, bro? The raid things. I forget what you call them, the new raid things, whatever they had. Pain, Rumble had those. But then we go on to Tiger, which had its werewolf mutation. That's kind of northeast, southwest type-esque. So I could see where people are coming from when they say, will there be a north, south, east, west, whatever. I keep forgetting what it's called. It's either north and south or east and west. I don't even remember. It doesn't even matter. It's worthless to know at this point. Dragon made sense. It's a beast fruit, right? So you make two modes, two sides. It kind of makes sense. Leopard actually really honestly made less sense. I feel like it should have just gotten the skin, if anything, but I mean, hey, we ball, bro. So that's why it's like, you never really know until it's actually out or until they say something about it. But I still feel like it's a no. I still feel like one of those awakening board things would make more sense than adding a whole other side to control. Then you kind of have to add tokens at that point. Try and be a big brain and make a better token system and then get the player base mad again. Yeah, so I don't think that's happening. That is also the end of the video though. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Join the Discord server, link in the description below to be in videos. And like I said, I'll be doing control giveaways. And yeah, like and subscribe for more videos.